Ladies and gentlemen, I say good afternoon to you. My name is Aiden, and like I say in all my videos, I am a Muslim. Now, this video today is about blind following, blind faith. Now, this is something that I'm totally against, as the Quran itself warns us against blind following, and Allah advises us to use our intellect. And the word in the Quran which mentions this is aql, and it is mentioned in multiple ayats within the Quran. And Allah powerfully and emphatically admonishes those that don't use their intellect. Now, this is a very important matter in this day and age, because if you look around you, and if you go to the local mosque and you have a look at the people within the mosque, you'll find that the majority of them are engaged in blind faith. When I say blind faith, it is pretty much following the steps of your forefathers without questioning, or it is following the steps of your local mullah or any particular scholar or whatever it may be. The moment you don't question something and you follow that person is the moment it becomes blind faith or blind following. It's the same as when we watch the news and you accept whatever comes out of that reporter's mouth and you accept it as a fact. Now, in certain verses within the Quran, like I said, Allah warns us that this is a very serious matter. Surah 5, ayat number 104 says, "And when it is said to them, 'Come to what has been revealed by God and to the Messenger,' they say, 'Sufficient for us are the ways we found our fathers following.'" So like I said, it's the same as you following you're following your forefathers' footsteps, but you're not questioning it. This is the same when it comes to traditions and cultures and etc. In ayat or Surah 8, ayat number 22, it says, "Indeed, the vilest of living animals in God's sight are the deaf, the dumb, and those that do not use their intellect." And the word there in the ayat is aql, which means intellect. And throughout the Quran, the narratives engage with its audience, appealing as to make use of their intellect and reason. Surah 7, ayat 169. This is only a particular part, this part that I'm about to mention. It says, "Will you not use your intellect?" God is asking you the question, will you not use your intellect? Now, this is pretty clear when we're being challenged with this question. Now, this sort of, it should send a jolt down a person's spine to sort of question themselves as to, why is God asking us this? If you have a look around us, if we have a look around our surroundings now, and you'll find that people are engaged in blind faith, and should wake you up to the fact that we should be disengaging from this practice. And there are multiple other ayats within the Quran, but I'm not going to delve into it now, because the purpose of these videos is just to bring up the topic and just to mention a problem or problems, plural, as to what we're experiencing now in our daily Islamic way of life. And the people around us, the so-called believers around us. So like I said, like I tend to mention in my other videos, I was born into a traditionalist believing family, and I was taught how to pray, how to get ablution, how to read the Quran, and so, and also it was taught about the hadiths and how important the hadiths were, and how the hadiths go hand in hand with the Quran. Without the hadiths, your you're pretty much you're not approving of the Prophet's Sunnah, etc. And we were always taught this, and we never we never sat there and questioned as to, well, why if we have the Quran, why are these secondary sources there, the hadiths? Why? The key word there is why. It's like we were never even taught to use the word why. We were just taught to sit, accept what you've been taught, and move on. Especially when it comes to praying. We sit there and we pray, but we don't question ourselves. Why are we praying the way we do? Why do we read the certain verses within the Quran at a particular position in the prayer? Why do we read Fatiha whilst we're standing up, and so forth? But we were never even taught to, or I was never even taught to understand what I was reading. It was just recite this, memorize the Arabic, and recite it in a parrot-like form. Whether you're reading it directly from the Quran or in prayer, we were never taught to understand what we were reading. It was just pretty much a matter of recite it, say it. It's not important whether you understand it or not, it's the practice that matters. Now, this is what I would call blind faith, and I only disengaged from this about 1.5 to 2 years ago. So this is my short rant about blind faith, and if you have any comments, if you'd like to comment about anything that I've said, please do so, and I'm happy to have a discussion about this. I wish you all a happy afternoon or a happy day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.